Continuing our Commitment 2022 coverage, we're taking a look at the candidates running for the Florida House 88 seat.
Ari Height asked them about issues impacting you.
The race for Florida House of Representatives District 88 has incumbent Democrat Gervonta Edmonds facing off against a first-time candidate, Republican Roz Stevens. Both candidates pointed at affordable housing as a key issue in the race. Edmonds says the legislature needs to start properly funding a state law designed to support affordable housing.
In 2021, we basically cut 2/3 of that budget. What we need to do now is reverse that order and fully fund that budget to a tune of $1 billion.
Stevens says we need to go even further, or she believes a housing crisis could become a homeless crisis.
If we have to find dollars to help people with their rent, maybe we can talk landlords into subsidizing a little bit until everything starts to come down, but we got to start putting money back in people's pockets.
On education, gender identity, and sexuality in the classroom, Stevens says that's something that belongs in, quote, the parental arena.
No one wants a school administrator or a guidance counselor or a teacher, for goodness sakes, talking to their child about what their identity is.
I think it's a huge distraction, as no teacher is teaching any student about gender identity. What we're trying to teach is how kids can be successful.
The two candidates differ on their stance on abortion, but not much. Stevens says she's had an abortion, is pro-life, and agrees with the state's current law banning abortions after 15 weeks.
I do not see the state of Florida tightening restrictions on abortion. I don't think that's feasible.
Edmonds, though, criticizes the state law, says it needs to be at least 21 weeks.
I think it's sickening that we have a governor that calls the state free but wants to take away the rights to women.
And as for what each candidate thinks is the most important issue in this race, Edmonds couldn't pick just one. He listed housing, safety, and immigration.
I have a lot of immigrants in my district. I have a lot of Haitians and Latino folks that really are in fear of going to work and taking care of their kids, and we need to do something on a congressional level to codify those rights.
Stevens says her most important issue is easy to choose: economics.
We need to suspend property taxes. Do you know how much money, hundreds of dollars, thousands, that we're put back in people's pockets? If we can do that temporarily until we can stabilize our economy, that would help people out so much more.